Okay, everyone. We're going to review phonetic skill 1. Please just put everything down, and I'm going to review it with you first. Remember our racetrack? Remember our vocabulary?
Yes.
Okay. What goes first, Piper? Excellent. What goes next, Gianna? Guardian star. Above what?
Above the N.
Good. What goes next, Jaden?
V.
Because it is
Be short.
a short vowel. So we know this is up, sun, okay? Now, since it has one guardian star, it follows phonetic skill 1. And that's why Miss Weller will put a guardian star here. Well, today's lesson is going to be phonetic skill 2. So if phonetic skill 1 had one guardian star, what do you think phonetic skill 2 will have?
Two guardian stars.
Exactly. So don't pick up anything yet, because I'm going to show you first. Now we're talking about our racetrack and we're continuing it, okay? So when you start, we're gonna put an X under the working vowel. Step 1. Now you keep going, but here's the important thing you must know. We put a guardian star. Do we put a guardian star over the P first or the M first? What do you think? What do you think? The P. So it's either the M or the P. What comes first when you're doing the racetrack? What letter comes first?
P.
The P. So make sure you are very careful. You're always going to put the guardian star first where the P is, because that is following that racetrack, okay? And you're just learning this, so it's fine. The second guardian star is going to be the M, because see how they're two consonants? So I want you to pay attention. Listen to me. Phonetic skill 2 means two guardian stars, and guess what happens to my vowel? It's still a short vowel. You're still doing a brief, okay? So phonetic skill 2 has two guardian stars, and it still has a short vowel, a brief. All right, let's do some practice. This might be a little bit easier than phonetic skill 1 because we're just adding another consonant, but our vowels stay the same. We're not changing it up yet. Okay? Let's do our first word. Please get it on your board. I want you to do this word right here. Please write this word stamp on your board. Please write this word stamp on your board. Perfect. Give me a thumbs up. We're going to do it together, and I'm going to explain it the way I want you to explain it to me. Okay? So I'm going to explain it to you, and then you guys are going to start explaining it to me. Okay? Okay. So the first thing I would do is put an arc under ST because it's a blend. Second thing I would do is put an X under the working vowel. The next thing I would do is remember my racetrack, and I would put a guardian star above the P first because it follows my racetrack. Then I would put a guardian star over the M because it's two consonants, so it needs each a guardian star. Then phonetic skill states, if it has two guardian stars, it's going to be a short vowel. It's going to have that brief above it. So stamp. Okay. Now I want you guys to try one. Okay, here we go. I want you to do this word right here. Please write that word down. And I want you to do your markings. While you're doing your markings, just flip it over. While you're doing your markings, I'm just going to come by. There you go. Okay, now you guys have to teach me. So Gianna, what goes first?
So you put an X under the, start off with your racetrack and then put your X under the working vowel.
Excellent. What happens next, Jaden?
Guardian star.
Okay, over.
The Z.
Okay. Then what happens, Piper?
You put another guardian star under the other Z.
And then what happens last?
Then we put a short, a brief for the short U.
And guys, if you don't remember the word bereave, that's okay. You need to be able to tell me it's a short vowel, and that's it. And when we'll get to different words, you're gonna say, Miss Wetherall has 2 guardian stars. I know it's a short vowel. Okay. All right, ready? We're gonna do another word. Make this word done. Make this word done. I want you to do the markings by yourself. Do the markings by yourself and give me a thumbs up. Good job. Good racetrack. Perfect. Excellent. Yep, there you go. I would rather you say breve or short vowel. Let's not get, because between the guardian star, working vowel, all of our vocabulary, you don't want to throw something else in there. Okay, now what I want you to do is teach your partner what you just did.
Okay, I'll go first again. So what I do. So I started with the transition and I did that. And then I go and then I did after. And then I go and then start from the T next. So this is what I first I did start after ST because then I did the guardian star T. Then I did the other guardian star under I forgot that part. First I did
Okay, can I have your attention? What I really liked was when one of the students was explaining it, she even said, she goes, oh no, I forgot the R to explain it and to do it. And she's like, she went back and she said, oh, I gotta follow that racetrack. That's what's really neat, because you're catching yourself on little things that once you keep mastering, it will come second nature to you. Okay, yes, Gia?
When I was marking my words, I did put the arc under ST, but I was like confused because I didn't know if we had to put the guardian star
Because that was our first time. So that's a good point. So everyone look at me. If it's a diagraph or a blend at the end of the word, just like this word, okay? Just like this word. You still, because if there's an arc there, you still put a guardian star for both of your letters. Because are they both consonants? Yes. Just because they're a blend or a diagraph, you still put it down. That is an excellent question, okay? All right, boys and girls, raise your words and put everything away.